Welcome Algebra 2 to another tutorial video on finding inverses of cubic or odd exponent functions. Alright, let's go ahead and get started right here on this problem. So, find the inverse of f of x if f of x is equal to x plus 1 raised to the third power minus 3. Alright, well, let's go ahead and conquer this problem. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to rewrite it as y equals x plus 1 raised to the third power minus 3. Alright, step 1 is always switch your x and y variables, right? So let's do that. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and switch it. So we have, we're going to get, I want to use a different color. I don't know. Let's use yellow. No, we're going to use this color. Let's go ahead. We have x, alright, is equal to y plus 1 raised to the third power minus 3. So first step is we switch our x and our y values. All right, now we go and solve this, right? So we always want to undo any addition or subtraction. So there's a minus 3. So let's go ahead and add 3 to both sides. All right, and we're going to get x plus 3 is equal to y plus 1 raised to the third power. Okay, let's go rewrite this up here. We have x plus 3 is equal to y plus 1 raised to the third power. All right. So what do we do now to get rid of the exponent, right? So we undo any addition or subtraction, all right? Then we undo any multiplication or division, but there's no multiplication or division in front of our y plus 1 raised to the third power. So now we get rid of the exponents. Well, we're going to multiply both sides, all right, to the exponent of, well, 3 times what gives you 1? Well, 1/3. So we're going to multiply both sides by 1/3. All right, 3 times 1/3 is 1, so that gets to finally simplify and reduce down. This is raised to the 1/3 is equal to y plus 1. All right, now we just subtract 1 to both sides, and we're going to get y is equal to x plus 3 raised to the 1/3 minus 1. I'm actually going to write that a little bit better. All right, minus 1. Perfect. And that's it. We are done. We've solved our problem. Like before, it may be good to rewrite this problem. Actually, let's go ahead and do it right here. All right, it's equal to, we just want to make sure that we use a notation, right? Our inverse that we're saying, there it is. All right, now our problem is complete and we are happy. All right, let's go ahead and look at another problem. Why not, right? We got plenty of time. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's find the inverse. Let's find the inverse of f of x if f of x is equal to x plus 2 raised to the 7 all divided by 3 plus 4. Well, let's go ahead and do this problem because we know we can. So let's just go ahead and take care of a problem like this. So first thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to rewrite this as y is equal to, we're going to write this as x plus 2 raised to the 7 power divided by 3 plus 4. All right. Well, what do you think the first step that we're going to take? You're right. You're 100% right. We switch our variables. All right, so we go ahead and do that. So let's switch our variables. And we're going to get the same problem, just switching our variables because we're trying to find the inverse. All right, now we want to do any addition or subtraction like before. Well, we subtract 4 to both sides. Interesting. Okay, now we get x minus 4 is equal to y plus 2 raised to the 7th power. All right, I'm going to rewrite this over here. We have x minus 4 is equal to y plus 2 raised to the 7th power. All right, well, I'm going to multiply both sides by the power of 1 over 7. All right, because 7 times 1 over 7 is just 1, so that's gone. And so we finally get x minus 4 raised to the 1 over 7 is equal to y plus 2. All right, well, what do we do now? Well, we just subtract 2 to both sides. And now we're going to get x minus 4 raised to the 1 over 7th minus 2 is equal to y. Alright, and we're done. We found the inverse of our problem. But like before, let's make sure we write it with our inverse notation. 1 over 7th minus 2. Alright, that's it. Now we go ahead and boom. Alright, we're done. Let's go ahead. Why not? If you have time and you want to stay and chit chat with me for a little bit, let's do this problem together. So a third problem. Find the inverse when f of x is equal to 3 times x minus 4 raised to the 19th power plus 6. So first thing we do is try solving this problem without me and then see what you get and we'll compare. Right. First thing we do is we set it y equals to 3x minus 4 raised to the 19th plus 6. Step number 1 is I switch my x and y variables. Okay, plus 6. I minus 6 to both sides. Undo any addition or subtraction, so we get x minus 6 is equal to 3y minus 4 to the 19th. Now we want to undo any multiplication or division, right? Well, we want to divide 3 to both sides, and we're going to divide the whole thing by 3. So we get x minus 6 all divided by 3 is equal to y minus 4 raised to the 19th power. Alright, now we're going to multiply both sides by 1 over 19th. Because we want it 19 times 1 over 19th is 1, so that's gone. So we're going to get x minus 6 all divided by 3 raised to the 1/19th is equal to y minus 4. Finally, last step that we take here is we're going to add 4 to both sides. And we get x minus 6 divided by 3 raised to the 1/19th plus 4 is equal to y. But just like before, we rewrite this with our inverse notation. X minus 6 divided by 3 all raised to the 1 over 19th plus 4. Boom, we are done. We have solved the inverse of our original function f of x. I want a different color, and I'm going to recircle this because I'm so happy. Have a good one.